Yo, what's going on, man? It's your man Terance J, host of Radio Therapy with Terance J, and I am here on a special edition. I know you guys are used to me coming to you live with Radio Therapy with Terance J, but I got my man in town from H-Town. It's the boy G Mayniac. What's going on, man?
Yes, sir. What up, Terance, bro? I appreciate it. Mr. Terance J, we in the mix right now.
Say, man, listen, you up from H-Town, man, up here in
H-Town.
Triple D, man. How's everything going for you?
It's love, man. That's that, what they say, that 45 love.
Hey, that 45
that both
love,
sides
man.
of that 45, man.
Say,
It's
man.
love, Texas love. But yeah, I got family in Dallas. My little sister in Dallas right now for school, so it's love. You know what I'm here for, so you feel me?
Listen, this man is here to taste the food of Dallas. Now, we'll get into how he does that, how he promotes his business, his Instagram page, and everything else. So, if you know somebody who has a restaurant, a catering business, anybody that produces food, it doesn't matter what type of food, tag them right now in this video and let them know they need to watch this because this is the dude they need to know. All right? So, man, let's get into it, man. This is my man. He goes by G Mayniac on his Instagram page, so you guys can follow him there. So now, out of Houston, man, tell me, first of all, let people know who you are, man, out of Houston. What do you do, man? How you make your name?
Okay, man. Well, shoot, let me see. Where do I start? People know me. You know, I work for 9700 Box. I'm a content curator for them, so I do a lot of the digital and promotion side of it. But also, I'm an artist / video producer / food blogger. All this has happened like in a dramatic amount of time, but they know that I'm hands-on. So like right now the food blogging is my thing. But I made a name for myself just being around and just being active. You gotta be active, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I see you make cameos and pictures with famous people all across the road.
And it be real love too. A
Yeah.
lot of times it's not like I get this photo real quick. Like if you take a look at my pictures, they be on my shoulders, they'll hug me or I'll be like, what? So that be real love, man. I appreciate it because it's genuine, you know?
Well, I'll tell you what, here's the thing, is that, you know, for our first video, our first interview we had at Essence, man. It was a situation where we got a chance to meet, man. And sometimes y'all know how you meet somebody and you say, yo, this is a real dude, okay? And so that was kind of the vibe that I got. And so we just connected from there, man. I told him anytime you come to Dallas, let me know. We got to put you on some of the spots. He liked to go around and try a lot of these different foods. And so, you know, your site or your company is called Bless the Belly. Tell us a little bit about Bless the Belly.
Bless the Belly. All right. So people always want to know where it came from. So I'll give you a little insight on that. Well, originally, I was eating a lot of fast food, a lot of bad food. You know, as kids transitioning into men and older people, you actually be like, okay, I got to start making decisions on what I eat. Yeah. Even places that you go, all right, I'm not going here no more, bro. That was when I was young. Like, you make decisions, better decisions.
Yeah.
So I was making a few bad food decisions. One night I remember being through a drive-thru at a certain spot. I remember throwing up like crazy. It was crazy. And I'm very thematic. So I would just say, man, I got to bless my belly. After this, I was like, no more fast food. I'm blessing my belly. And I would just say it. And the peers that I had around me at the time, they used to pick up on a lot of stuff that I was saying. Let's push it. Because I also have a clothing brand, side note, called OK Bet. Okay. And it's something that me and my homies just used to say that we turned into a whole clothing brand. And now I can literally say 10 years later, like I was 16 when I started, I'm 26. So that was something about me just saying, oh, OK Bet. But it's like, I copyrighted that word. Like, give me that OK Bet as a whole. You say it, you see and agree. That's what the clothing line was based off of.
Okay.
So Bless the Belly, same thing. People think, does it have to be healthy food or what is it blessing your belly? Bless the belly is literally whatever you want it to be. If I went to another country and this was your way of eating and you're blessed and it's good to you, you blessed your belly. Like whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So it's a vegan way to do it. It's so many different ways. So don't just be one track mind and feel like, oh, you got to eat a certain way. No, whatever makes you good. So I get into the cultural side of it and everything. But it's dope, man. I just said no more fast food. I'm going to bless my belly. And now I literally go to some of the dopest spots all over, including Dallas, Triple D. I got some really good spots. And I try the food and I tell people what it is, and you know that I recommend it pretty much.
All right. So Bless the Belly. You got your clothing line, OK Bet.
OK Bet.
So you started that at 16.
16.
So you got into the entrepreneur game real early.
But it's funny because with me, everything that I started doing was for a reason.
Okay.
It was like, well, because like I said, initially as a young kid, I have a documentary on YouTube called Special Delivery too, because I was like a miracle baby. But as a young kid, I used to do talent shows and stuff in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So I'd be 7, 8, 9, 10, really younger than that, but I'll start at 7 for the people who don't want to believe me. But literally younger than that, doing dances. We was in there at the daycare. Shout out to Miss Pat. She was like choreographing and stuff at a young age. So I was big on kind of being a personality, but I didn't know I was a personality. I just knew I had one. So I started with music. I would rap. Everybody come to my house. I literally was the DJ Screw of my neighborhood. I don't care what nobody say. And people would definitely agree if you know me.
Yeah.
You know how DJ Screw had everybody coming over to it?
Yeah.
I had everybody from Mo City and Houston coming over to my crib on my one little laptop and little bitty mic recording every song. And that's how I kind of got my popularity because I was an artist too. And I would feature with them and all that. And then, well, it came down to the video world, right? Because before that, it was webcams, and then it wasn't really big, high-quality videos going on in the rap industry. So I started seeing, okay, let's take this video stuff one way. I learned how to do that. Then I was like, well, I'm going to college. I might as well master it. So let me go to college for video at Prairie View. So mass communications, which is radio, television, and film.
Yeah.
You hear me? Radio, television, and film. So TV was my end goal. I was like, okay, radio, I don't really know what I could do with radio, but I know I could film, I could talk, I could rap, right?
Okay.
The radio station usually comes up to PV and they like, well, what you want to do? I used to run up to them all the time and be like, man, I work up there with y'all. Man, I can do radio. Y'all sleep. And I actually had a mini little radio segment at Prairie View where it was like for an hour a day I go into the radio station up there and like we have a DJ, a co-host and all that, and I would host it. Okay. And like, but I didn't take it serious. To me, it was like, let's just do it because I had the clout. Like people knew me.
Yeah.
But then I started seeing what 979 was doing. I was like, bro, I could be on the radio for real. That transition, so it went from me being a rapper to the videography side of it to working for a radio station all of a sudden. So I'm like, damn, okay, now I work for radio. But instead of being an on-air personality, I literally tapped into my personality, period. Like, I saw myself as like a whole brand, and I'm like, yo, the video stuff, cool. It's a service to people. Somebody will always buy into that. And I'm like, nah, the personality is it. Because a lot of people with these brands kind of suck at talking, maneuvering a certain way. True. I was like, nah, if I add that side to it, it's a wrap. And once I did that, like I say, people still know me for my music. People are like, man, what a music is. So that's why I combined it with the food stuff so you wouldn't forget about my artistry. And me rapping about the food. And like, who shoot the videos? I'm like, I did. No, you didn't. I put the camera right there and did a whole music video and chopped it and made you think otherwise. So people can't believe when they see the production side that it's all me. They still don't. I'm telling you, it's really a big like, whoa, but to the right person, it's going to catch them. You know what I'm saying? Right person, they say, oh yeah, let me pocket this character.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, man, is that you're doing a lot of stuff, as a pretty much, a one-man team. No slight to anybody else that does give you help.
Facts.
But I just look at, man, and I say, the bless the belly part, which we want to talk about since you came to Dallas.
Of course.
Of going around and doing restaurants. So now, a lot of people have done, food reviews.
Right.
But what makes yours special?
So, I think I'm with the trend, bro. I'm just with the latest wave of what's going on, all in what people want to see and do on their daily basis. So, like, we all eat food every day. And that's the point of Bless Your Belly. It's like, what's something that people do every day? Eat, sleep, use the restroom, whatever. So unless you make it something that gears towards that, it might not be everything for somebody. Yeah. Getting your hair done is not every day. It's every 2 weeks and stuff like that. But it's so many people in the world, you can survive off doing different people's hair every day. Yeah. Just like it's 365 days in a year. In a year, I can do, it's over 365 businesses in Houston, Dallas, thriving right now. True. So it's like, I can do over a year, a different place every day. But I'm trying to build the relationships and basically, man, like, food reviewing to me is like bringing out the fun in food. So if I got pasta, I know so many food bloggers that are just like, oh, look at this picture of this pasta. And I've been to taste testings. I barely even do them anymore with certain people for free because I'm like, nah, I see what y'all do. They invite a whole bunch of bloggers, like 8 to 10 bloggers, feed them, and expect to get that free pub. I don't want to be one of them because mine is different. I'll see everybody else taking pictures of the food and then post it, and that'll be that. And I'm the one with the video. Hey, man, do you see this pasta? Oh, it's dripping. Hold on, y'all. And that's what's selling the people right there. Boom, boom. Yeah. So that little pictures will say, you be like, damn, what's going to make you bust that U-turn on the freeway? Like, he said, what? $5.99 for what? With the what? I'm there. And with me just being dramatic with it, I think that's what's doing it in the urban world, though. Like I said, in the urban world. Now, you have other people that'll do it, but I think with me adding the jingles, with me interviewing your favorite celebrities, give me somebody you like. I'll interview you real quick. Who's somebody you like?
Somebody I like.
Celebrity, athlete, I don't care. Anybody in the world.
All right, let's just say, I go with the guy I just met, man. I like the whole story from Anthony Anderson.
Anthony Anderson or whatever. Okay. What does he like to eat?
I have no idea.
Exactly. So people will talk about Michael Jordan this, Travis Scott this, that. I say, what they eating? Man, I don't know. That is a lifestyle, bro. Y'all worrying about what girls they chasing, what they jewelry look like. We get it. What they put in their body. I think it's funny because imagine like Travis and Kylie, right? He's black, he's with a white chick. Yeah. From my neck of the woods, she from somewhere else. So what's something that you probably eat that she doesn't necessarily like, or it'd be like, chicken, and she don't like chicken and stuff, and it'd be funny, be like, what, she don't like chicken? And it benefits so much. This is what people don't understand. If I did this at a Papados today or tomorrow or whatever, it would benefit an item that's on the Papados list to whatever I was, and it's like, if Kylie said, I don't eat chicken, then I'm sure a million chickens restaurant will reach out to her and say, nah, but our chicken is good, or I just
yeah.
So I'm on the platform, she's on the platform, the item is, and the restaurant, which makes everything full circle, everything. It's like multi-marketing. So when people just say, oh, can you just come in? I'll be like, it's a little different, especially when I see how it works. Like, I never knew.
Here's the thing. You look at, we start talking about influencers on social media, and you have to be like that because, you built your brand to 20,000 plus. So a lot of restaurants you go into, especially smaller restaurants, you walk in with more of a following than that restaurant even have themselves.
And that's the craziest part to me because, just building, networking, the relationships and stuff like that. I had no idea. My page alone, so my Mayniac page alone or whatever, is at 21.9, so that's 22K or whatever. But that's from that's from ground up for sure as far as the raps, and since Instagram came out, right?
Okay, yeah.
21, almost 22K, 22,000 people. Bless the Belly, I have been doing 2 years, and I have 16.4. I almost have as nearly as many people on my food page as my main page, and I've only been doing it 2 years compared to however long Instagram been out for my other page. You know what I'm saying? So the what's the word? The demand. I'm so sorry, y'all. The demand for this type of stuff is just so dope. And when you just look at the aesthetics and just go scroll down, you see colors, you see places,
you know what? And I'm gonna tell you, I even while we're talking, I have to do this because I got your Mayniac page. I didn't like your Bless the Belly page. Because I was following you just off of yours. So we have to go and do that. The thing is, man, is that so now that you're here and you're going around, so okay, and also again, if you know any food preparers, caterers,
want to review, come on. And I do everything because I'm not really a liquor person, but what I'm going to do eventually is add like a cool person to the segment that I can trust or whatever, and they're going to be like my taste test liquor person. So even then, I'll have somebody that's funny with me and tasting liquor or whatever. I'm really not big on like alcohol, but outside of that, I review everything, y'all. Crackers, I reviewed sweet and spicy crackers up into the biggest turkey legs and deer sausage and duck. I had duck, man. So anything you want, literally, I'll review it, taste it, and if I don't like it, I'll tell you about it off camera, and that's that. We'll work on it because you gotta remember, it's millions of food out there, right?
Yeah.
Foods out there, right? I'm not gonna like every single thing, but I don't bash anybody too. So that's a good thing about my brand is because like Yelp, shout out to Yelp, they do good and bad, which gives it a balance. But if my stuff is all good and people respect what I do, that'll give you an urge to be a part of my platform because it's gonna be a good review.
True.
If we're part of Bless the Belly, he's not going to side shot us like the chicken is good, but it's super small. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, off camera, I keep it as trill as possible. Look, you call me or DM me, it go down. But it's still authentic. It's still above level. I never say that. I might be like, because it's another thing that I want to imply too. Food is amazing, right? A lot of these places you go, food be amazing. What about the service?
Service is another thing.
Man, that's a whole, like I say, that's a whole genre in itself. So I'm trying to find a way to comment on people's service without bashing people. But some of these places have good food but bad service. So I'm trying to figure out a way to like, hey y'all, let's fix this, and I think you'll be tremendous. But because that plays a big part into it, bro. You don't speak to people, you don't fill people up. I don't care how good your food is. They be like, damn, she's just gonna come around one time. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes some of the biggest businesses like fall. Because once the celebrities and the hype drops, it's like, well, the service and stuff gotta match it.
You gotta match it. So since I consider you an expert. Since I have an expert in here, now, the biggest thing that hit food in the last couple of weeks was the Popeyes Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And a lot of people brought up what you said was the service. A lot of people said the service at Chick-fil-A kept them going. It was actually part of the taste and everything else. So what side did you lay on as far as
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A, really?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm loyal. First of all, I worked for Chick-fil-A for 3 years.
Okay, all right.
Off top, I'm owning the Chick-fil-A for all this earth. That's facts. But Chick-fil-A, see, when it's embedded in your company to be a certain way, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Hype, we live in hype, right?
Yeah.
But it's only for so long. Popeye, I hate even talking about brands like that, but they couldn't really stand a chance with the competition. You're trying to step on somebody's toes who say, sorry, my bad, thank you, excuse me, yes ma'am, no ma'am. You trying to come in and start saying yes ma'am, teaching your people that, not literally, but literally, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, how you going to teach a kid that's 13, 14 to say yes ma'am? You should have been teaching them as growing up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think that's what Chick-fil-A embeds with their customers. It's like, this. If it's raining outside, they have umbrellas and be taking your. That's crazy. For $10, I'll be like, yo. Yeah. So Popeyes, they tried it, and the sandwich was okay. It was okay, but nah, it was greasy. To me, it was. I don't want to bash it, but nah, Chick-fil-A peanut oil, like they winning. And I work for them, so I've seen how it's made. Yeah. Even the lemonade, we step on the lemons, y'all. It's real. Like they really have a way. You know what I'm saying? And it's fresh. It's nothing added. It's crazy to me. So I'm like, I'm rocking with that all the way. Sure.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So again, if you have people that are in the food industry, make sure you tag them on this post right here. So what is your objective when you come to Dallas? Because I want people to know. I want you to talk to the people and let them know what you want to do when you come to Dallas. I know you'll be getting out of town tomorrow if they're watching this right now live. But when you come back, because I know you're going to be coming back.
Right, I'll be back, man. I'm trying to run through Texas, especially since it's a big market. The South period is a big market for food, bro. So I need to come to Dallas with my little sister here. Perfect timing for this. She's not feeling too well right now. So all that, man, I think God puts me in certain positions for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be back, man. And with Dallas, what was the question again? I
just want to know. I want them to know, first of all, your objective for coming to do the food and why it's important for them to get in contact with you.
Right. So, like I say, Dallas is a big market. To me, it's the top of Texas. Houston, we hold down like the little bottom part. But I think it's a culture. It's so much, man. What do Dallas people like to eat? I want to put that on the map to the world. Mm-hmm. What are some spots people might not even know about to the world? Like I say, I could have came down here and did Rudy's and stuff. That's cartoon to me. That's what they pay somebody on MTV to come to Dallas and do and put Rudy's on them. I get it, but like me, I'm gonna do it, and I've done Rudy's before, of course, or whatever. But I want to do some of the other places, bro. Like I say, there's so many places in this world. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to be that guy that puts you on. I didn't put nobody. Who I'm gonna put on Rudy's?
Yeah, everybody knows. Everybody in Houston knows.
So unless Rudy's came out with a chocolate, vanilla, blueberry, chicken cheesecake and wanted me to try it first, there will be no benefit to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I try to do the stuff to like, all right, well, they got a soul food place on Southwest Dallas that nobody really know about. If I come bring that attention to them, they gonna boom. Now the Southwest part of Dallas booming. I've had people. I did a Philly cheesesteak today in Dallas, but I did one in Houston. And that's when I knew I was like, that day I knew I was like, I'm charging, I don't care. The owner was like, yo, I had like 20 missed phone calls because I went live. Okay. I usually don't really go live on my Instagram. So when people see a food channel live, they're like, oh, he making something?
Yeah.
So I was eating this cheesesteak live and all that and commentating and being silly. Oh my God. He was like, yo, like 20 people called me the next day and was like, yo, I need some of that. And I was like, yeah. So I'm going to have to start charging. I done put them on the map. And they were just like a modern day food truck trying to get some, some love. And man, that was crazy. I was like, ooh. So, I'm out here trying to, and even now, after I leave here, I'm going to try like some different salads. And I'm going to hit everything. I done tried wings, Philly cheese. You can't stop me, bro. I'm small, metabolism fast. I'm going to wake up tomorrow before I leave, get some more stuff. And it don't stop. So Dallas been showing love, too. Everybody I've been running to about it has been like, yo, especially my little logo or whatever. They be like, oh, that's it. Come on with it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. Dallas, I want you guys to know this. All right. There are so many people who travel from Houston to Dallas back and forth. Mm-hmm. When they come to the town, where are they going to go? They're going to hit up the Rudy's. Because guess what? If you know somebody in there, you done told somebody, okay, Rudy's. No different than people in Dallas, they know Frenchies. Mm-hmm. They're going to come, they're going to go to Fuel City for the tacos.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But if you have a catering company.
Right. Oh, and not to hold you.
Okay.
Caterers, I love y'all because y'all have the opportunity to be as exquisite as you want. You know what I'm saying? Like most big companies have like a certain chain how they already make their food, so you can't come in and really switch it up. But a caterer can see what you like, ask you your favorite flavors, do all kind of stuff, and make it geared towards you. And really, like them pastas and them little shrimps, and I love shrimp, so I'll be like, man, caterers for sure. So please hit me.
Yeah.
Please.
So you have to get in contact with him. Listen, we're talking an Instagram page that he's going to post on. We're talking 20,000. We're talking 16,000 on his Bless the Belly. Yeah. So I know we sit around.
That's 35,000 followers alone, authentic, built off myself, mind you. I don't have one person now. It's people that root for me quietly. But I don't have one big platform where people like, yo, this is it. Yeah. So literally everything, like say tomorrow if Beyonce, I keep saying Beyonce, that's high, but like whoever, Nick Cannon shouted me out, I would get a lot of followers, right? And people, that traction would be there. Yeah. But I haven't got, all I'm saying is I haven't got a shout out to change the whole perception of my page. Everything, that's why you see 16K, 16.1, 16.2. Like it's slowly climbing, but it's authentic people running in. It's never 14K, then the next day 20K. Damn, what do you must have got a shout out? No, everything is literally me. So like these people that follow me have either met me before, seen me in action, seen something I recommended and went. Like this ain't no fake. This ain't. That's why I love it because I can literally reach and touch my followers. Like you know what I'm saying? And it makes it more personal. People they like, oh, I know his stomach by now. They know what I like, don't like, how to smell. I'll be like, that's like.
Yeah. So if you want people coming up and down 45 coming into Dallas, checking out your food, you got all these different. I'm not going to even name out any of them, but you guys know who you are. You know some of the people that Dallas people know that are kind of off the beaten path, but you won't listen. Houston is the fourth biggest city in America.
Hey, and don't get it twisted. We gonna explode the platform. You never know. I might have somebody over Texas with me just doing stuff. So if it expands how I want to, I mean, it's my company and I'm gonna have to do it a certain way. But if I was able to expand in Dallas and have somebody kind of, help me curate some of the man, look, sure, because you'll be surprised. And Texas is a big market. Y'all not too far away. I just got to get out here a little bit more.
Yeah, so. I mean, and so that, and I think the point I'm just driving home is all these people that travel up and down from airplane, bus, car, train, whatever, they're coming in. They need a place to eat. So if you want your place reviewed from
everything,
and now understand the platform he has is not just Houston, but since he's based in Houston, a lot of his people in Houston, Dallas is so close.
Because that's what people ask. Sure. I got, man, it was crazy. Timing, bro. Houston is raining and stuff right now. One of the reasons I'm out here, but I was supposed to be in Orlando about a week or two ago to some of their food, and that was my first time outside of a city really getting booked for it, and they had the hurricane. Literally, the day that I came the day that I was going was the day that they was shut all the airports down to like noon or something. It was horrible. Wow. So I didn't get to really show me traveling. I went to Jamaica and did one. That was dope, but I didn't. Yeah, I went to. That was dope. I can't forget. Sometimes I just be working and it'd be a lot.
It'd be a lot. Yeah,
but just inside the United States, like I would travel anywhere, try your food. And not only taste tests. What was I gonna say? Group settings. I'll promote you. And so with the food, say if your food is already booming, right? Mm-hmm. But you're like, hey, we have a happy hour from 2 to 4. I want more out there. It doesn't even have to necessarily be solely on the food with the restaurant. Maybe you just want your happy hour promoted. So I get on the ground with the Blessed Belly stuff. Yo, so-and-so seafood has his happy hour from 2 to 4. I'm talking about, I'm here, all this stuff. Just making up stuff for people to be like, oh, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. So I don't even have to hone in. So it's items. I can talk about a specific item. Hey, they have the dragon so-and-so soup. Or they have this happy hour. Or, you know what? The construction is bad around that area. I'll tell you what, the next 5 people that pull up right now and get the meal on me, you got to do stuff to make people come out. So it's contests, reviews. It's fun. And, like, you got to make food fun. If I want to do scavenger hunts where I put stickers all over the city. You go take a picture next to my sticker. I cash out you $5 for your next meal or something like $5 at the next pizza spot. That's fun, and people will go out, get out their bed, go find my sticker, and take a picture.
They did it for the what was it? Not the Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Same thing.
With
same
no
concept.
with no value,
benefit.
No benefit to it. So free food. What I gotta go? I tell people I be laughing because that win everybody. Yeah. Like if I tell somebody what you doing, I'm finna go home. You want to eat? I got you.
Yeah.
I'll be like, come on with it. Yeah. So man, I love Dallas. I appreciate you for having me too, cause like that's solid, bro. You ain't have to, I appreciate people believing in me for it really skyrocket. Yeah. Cause the people that say they do, they be around, but when people actually put forth the action to helping you get to the next step, like I take every interview serious from the biggest to the smallest. I actually love doing indie interviews. Like I got 2 homies that just picked up a camera recently and was like, I'm trying to start interviewing. I want you to be my first interview. I've interviewed them. I mean, they interviewed with me and then kind of got some more interviews. I'm like, I love that, bro. Like. let's just keep running it up, keep showing the love, and then later down the line, it's gonna still be the same. I ain't changing. So,
hey man, well y'all know what it is. My man G Mayniac out of H-Town, up here hanging out in Triple D, looking for places to eat.
Yeah, man.
So y'all know how to get it. Tell me your Instagram, man.
Instagram is Gmayniac, GMAYNIAC, and if you like Mayniac, well, I'm crazy for the people I love. I'm crazy over food. I live a crazy lifestyle. It's just up, man. And make sure you follow Bless the Belly at Bless THA Belly. I never say the belly. I'm like, we don't have a the, we have the belly, and that's just how it is, man. And for sure, follow my boy, man, because it's going down. I'm in here getting this radiotherapy right now. You feel me? You should too, man. Holla at him.
Yes, sir. What's next? Where you going next, man?
Next, where am I going? To LA. I'll be in LA next weekend. LA is going down. They want me on this vegan wave out there. We gonna see. I'm gonna link up with a few celebrities. We gonna do a little taste test. So we'll see. Just stay tuned. I'm gonna figure it out. See what we gonna do. But yeah.
Well, y'all know what it is, man. Follow my man G Mayniac. You go to Houston, make sure you check out his page to find out where the coldest places to go eat at. He gonna let you know. We get more Dallas places. You'll know where to find places in Dallas to eat just by following his page. The more we get him up here. Matter of fact, I think last time I talked to you, you was working in San Antonio doing some places there. So he got all the places. So listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Hey, rest in peace, my man Anthony Bourdain. But sometimes people move out of the way so other people can step in their place. And I think we got somebody that's homegrown right here from the state of Texas, you know, right down in Houston, Texas. He gonna be the next one. I already told him. The first time I met him, I said, "Dude, you the Black Anthony Bourdain."
Salute to Bourdain.
Go on and make it happen, man. Go on and make it happen. So we're gonna see you guys next time right here on Radiotherapy. Make sure to check out Radiotherapy with Terance J right here each and every Friday. We kind of go live around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So make sure you check out this page right here. You can stay with the best show on radio, Radiotherapy with Terance J. We'll see you guys next time.